With 1 week until Election Day, early voting is off to a slow start across Central Texas.
Yeah, far fewer voters going to the polls so far this year compared to those 2018 midterms.
25 News reporter Andrew Lamparski was out at the McLennan County election headquarters today and joins us now to break it down for us. Andrew?
In the past, election after election, McLennan County officials tell me they saw more voters heading to the polls early. This time, that may not be the case. They say voting locations have steady traffic, but not as much as they expected. It's a big day for Anthony Haley.
It was a very great experience, and I'm very glad to have done it.
Tuesday marks the 19-year-old's first time voting, choosing to do it early.
I wanted to avoid a big rush on November 8th. I'm in classes. I didn't want to have to worry about my schedule afterwards.
Lucky for him, the wait wasn't very long. The whole process took him about 3 minutes. The same for other voters out on Tuesday afternoon.
I always vote early, so I don't like standing in long lines.
But with 7 days of early voting totals in, McLennan County has seen about 18.5% of registered voters come out. In the last midterm election in 2018, that number was already at 25%. It's a significant drop that McLennan County's elections administrator admits isn't what the office was expecting.
Because over the last few years, it seems like voter turnout during elections has increased steadily, which is kind of what we were expecting.
Goldsmith says most early voting turnout happens at the end of the week before the election, which could mean busy booths on Thursday and Friday.
And that's why, I like to try to encourage voters to go vote even during the earlier period of the early voting period.
The drop comes at the same time the county breaks registration records, more than 150,000 people. The election is still far from over, but the low turnout so far has voters wondering why.
I hope it's not because of apathy. I know that some people feel like their voices aren't being heard whenever they cast a vote.
Come vote. Your voice matters and your vote matters.
Voters have until Friday to vote early. Otherwise, they'll just have to wait until next Tuesday. Bell County is seeing similar trends to McLennan County. 7 days into the 2018 midterms early voting, 21% had already voted. Now that number stands at just 16%. Andrew Lamparski, 25 News.